everyone, it's me again. And it's you again. What are the odds? Nice to see you here. I need to clean my lens so I can see some dirt on it. God dang it. Well, we're off to a great start, aren't we? It's freaking cold yet again. But the office is waiting. So yet another commute. I doubt I will be seeing many bikers today. It's wet and cold with some more rain scheduled for the day, or forecast I should say. Scheduled, imagine that. Today we're scheduling. Why can't I open this? Scheduling some more rain for today. Because fuck you, that's why. But it's interesting. I'm slowly getting the hang of this. I'm also trying to use less filler words like and It's a conscious decision that I have to make, and it's not an easy one, let me tell you. But yeah, I'm learning, and I'm liking this so far. And that's the trouble when you're trying to vlog when it's so freaking cold. I cannot keep talking or my visor fogs up completely. But I can also not leave my visor open because it's so freaking cold. It's always the same here, eh? This puddle spills. Hey, what the fuck? My mirror! What the hell? It's completely. That's probably when I took out the bike. I keep bumping the mirror in the walls or the door frame, and I guess must have bumped it backwards. But yeah, so I have published, as I mentioned, the test light build. The video is not released yet. I should release today a bit later. Yeah, and by the time you watch this video, it will have been out already. I'll just include another link as well if you want to try it. I'll be curious to see how many people sign up. I mean, it's not like I get a lot of views anyways on these videos, but I figured maybe I can share this on Reddit as well. Get a little bit more interest. And then maybe I also want to live stream a little bit. I used to live stream so much last couple of years. I'm mostly gaming, but I figured I also did some coding live streams for those that were interested. But yeah, so I figure I may start doing this again because I really used to be so active, and this YouTube channel, actually, it used to be my well, the channel that I have since my teenage years. I'm 33 years old now, and I started this channel when I was maybe 13, 14. So it's come a long way. Jesus Christ, it's come a fucking long way. Holy shit! Just thinking about the numbers out loud, that's just when you realize how long it's been. Holy shit! But anyway, yeah, I use this channel because I was very much into music production back then, electronic music, mostly trance music, and then I pivoted into house and drum and bass and some other stuff. So yeah, that's what this channel used to be about. And I'm pretty sure now that I've started posting frequently again, just vlogs of me on my bike, I'm sure like a lot of people are just very confused to see this in their feeds. Not that, subscription feed, they're not what they used to be. Not like back in the day when subscriptions were your only way of consuming content. You just randomly stumble upon YouTube channels, subscribe, and it would show up in your subscription feed. There's something to be said about this. So maybe nobody that subscribed to me back then is seeing those vlogs. But yeah, either way, I don't know, maybe one day I go back to making music. I have this itch that I want to scratch every now and then, and I just sit down in front of the computer, start putting some beats together, and I'm just like, nah, this is not going anywhere, or I don't know where to go from there. So it just doesn't happen anymore. But yeah, it is what it is. Hey, I mean, I'm enjoying my time all the same. And I'm productive with this now, so it's also an outlet for me. But I'm curious to see if any of you guys run into the same. I mean, I'm sure we all do, right? But some creative struggles, creative blocks. When it comes to art, I would say, in my case, it was music. But I've tried also graphical work, like making images. Man, I tried so many different things. Some of which I will never show publicly. They're online, they're somewhere on the internet, but there ain't no way anybody's gonna find this and tie it back to me, I don't think. Just because I used a different username back then. And again, right, that's when I was a teenager. I was just on forums back then, because forums were a thing. And those specialized mini communities of people who would just share tips and tricks for making graphics. Jesus. Funny thing is, okay, I'll give you one hint, one clue. It was on the forums of a online game called O-Game. If you've heard of O-Game, you'll know exactly what this is. But it was interesting. It was like it was a sub-forum on the O-Game forums where people making, I don't know, all sorts of graphics and images and sharing techniques. And so I was pretty active there as well, way back when. I cannot feel my fingers anymore. But it'll be good to go back to the office. It's been a couple of days now. I've had to run some errands and yeah. I overslept yesterday. Also, I woke up like at 9:15, I think. When I usually wake up at 7:45 or something like that. Then I decided, okay, I'm gonna take the car to the office because it's freaking cold. I get into the car, and because of the fact that the clutch was sticking the other day, I'm trying to, just press it a couple times, see if it will stick or not, and it just does. Like all of a sudden, it just stays in front, and it just doesn't come back. And I'm like, well, gee, that's a bit of a problem. I have to drive 100 kilometers today. Ain't no way I'm gonna do that with the sticky clutch. So I immediately call the garage and I tell them, hey guys, I know we have an appointment next week, but I don't even know if I will be able to bring the car because the clutch is just sticking. And then the guy just gets back to me and he's like, I've talked with the mechanics and they think it may not be because of the clutch, it may just be because of the pressure plate for the pedal. And I'm like, okay, what do you mean it's not about the clutch? And I'm like, yeah, it's a separate issue. And so he's telling me something without really telling me something, right? So I'm like, are you telling me that this will not be covered by the warranty? And he's like, yeah, sort of, but I will try something and I'll get back to you. So I'm like, okay, really? I paid 1,200 euros to fix a clutch and they're not even checking that the pedal itself is also, still responsive and working, and then now I have to go back. So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, I'm also happy with this garage. They always took good care of my car, really. But the garage ownership has passed hands already 3 times since I started going to them. Since 8 years ago. So yeah, I don't know. I guess some of the expertise, the showmanship or whatever you call it, was maybe lost in the process a little bit. I don't want to speak too soon, of course, because let's see what they do for me now. But yeah, it's a bit frustrating, of course. But yeah, so you guys are in for the ride. You will know all the details of how you do car maintenance in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam, for a car that's 10 years old. All the ins and outs, all the details are yours to know. That's just what I do. I'm sure it's such entertaining content. I mean, if you guys are here and you're still here in this video at this point, then I'm probably doing something right. And for all of those who are not here anymore, they will never hear me be self-aware of my boring content. So, hey, win-win, right? I saw the other day, I was driving around and I just randomly saw another guy driving a Z1000, but with a blue accent. And it looked weird, man. I was like, wait, I recognize this, but I don't recognize this. Why is it blue? But these are still so rare to see. Always makes me happy when I see somebody else riding one, because they just look so fucking good. I will never understand why Kawasaki stopped doing the Z1000. The Z1000 style just does it for me. The Z900 just doesn't. I'm curious, what do you guys ride? I'd like to know. What a gloomy day today. It's so grey and dim. Whereas it actually was sunny when I woke up. What the fuck? What happened? Where's my son? I need him. Yesterday, my wife and I just booked our flights to Indonesia. We're planning to go this year for a little while. So it's finally done. But man, have flights become expensive. I remember like 6-7 years ago, we managed to get flights from Amsterdam to Bali or to Jakarta for about 800 euros for both of us return. And now we just spent like 2,300 euros return. Like, what the fuck? It's 3 times the price as it used to be. It's really starting to become difficult to gather the money every year. I mean, if we want to go every year, right? Which we kind of do, because Sandra is Indonesian and her family lives there. But yeah, ideally one day, if we can set up our passive income stream properly, we wanna live in Indonesia a bit more and maybe just, I don't know, do six months there, 6 months here in the Netherlands. Skip all of this gloomy weather. Just abandon the idea of winter. That's our plan. I would really like to see this plan come to fruition, but it'll still take a little while, I guess. If we can set up our income streams and retire by the time we're 50, I think we're doing good for ourselves, because there ain't no way we can rely on governments and world peace and retirement funds to do the right thing. It's always about mismanagement of money and this and that. And if I can have pension, great, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make my own money myself and make sure that I get some money in when the time comes that I want to retire, and not that I have to work until I'm fucking 70 and then die 5 years later and then not enjoy my life. It's just not gonna happen. I think the next step is for me to also look into getting a chin mount cam, so I can have another perspective of the ride. And then there's also a way for me to still have footage when this camera rides over the first 30 minutes and starts recording the next 30 minutes. It always has like a 10 to 15 second gap in the whole thing, which is very frustrating. Like, why is it so fucking slow? So if I have a chin mount like a GoPro or something, if I can get myself that, then I don't have to worry that I lose 10-15 seconds of content. But yeah, so this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Again, I still don't know how this whole Revy test flight build is gonna be going. I'll be curious to see. If you're interested, please sign up, try it out, and send me some feedback, because I really want to hear some nice suggestions and ideas for me to work on. And until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.